Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna make something in the kitchen, and it's gonna be something that you eat in a restaurant or drink in a restaurant. You always wanted to make it at home, so I'm gonna show you how we make it at home, just like restaurant. So today we're gonna make tomato soup. So for tomato soup we need obviously few ingredients, such as tomatoes, sugar, salt, garlic, ginger, butter, and black pepper, and obviously some croutons. You can also add some corn powder if the soup is not too thick, so you can add some corn powder. I didn't have corn powders because we will show you how to make the soup thicker, and you can have some cream on top of it if you like it. I didn't have it cream today, so we're gonna just make it fine, but the cream is just on top of it. So all right, so we'll get to you that how we make it on the next step. Okay, so I chopped all the tomatoes, garlic, and ginger. I took out some butter here. So now what we want to do, I don't recommend to use the mixer grinder to smoosh the tomatoes. Instead, we're gonna take a pan here, and you're gonna use on the stove. Put the stove on the medium to high. First, put some a little bit low. Put some butter in it. Let the butter to melt. And then I'm gonna take my pan here. As you can see, it started to melt. Turn it. Add some we will wait till the end to add the tomatoes, because as soon as we start adding the tomatoes, it's gonna start spilling out the water, and which we will wait until most of the butter get melted. You're gonna just mix them well so that the heat will melt all the butter very good, and then we're gonna
One.
Okay, so now that you see all the butter has melted, we're gonna add the tomatoes inside. Now it's gonna take a little time for the tomatoes to get melted. We want most of the tomatoes to get melted, lose their water, and after that, when they do that, whatever the skin of the tomatoes and seeds that is left, we're gonna filter them out. The reason being it, the skin and the seeds will add a bitterness to the soup. We don't want that, and that's why another reason we don't want to put them in a mixture grinder, because mixture grinder will crush the seeds, and that will add a bitterness to the taste. So we don't want that. So we're gonna let them melt in here. I'm gonna add some extra water here. Just a little bit, and then let it to melt. Good. So now it's, as you can see, it's releasing lots of water. We're gonna add some black pepper powder, and we're gonna add some sugar. So I'll like to add like a 4 spoons of sugar, because the tomatoes are a little sour, so this sugar can taste a little bit better, make it better. And we're gonna add some salt to the taste. And we'll put it back on to getting it more melting, because the tomatoes are still losing lots of fluid. We need to let them lose a little bit more. Now that we put some sugar, there is a lot of shining that's appearing on the tomatoes. It's still looking more of an orangey, not of a red. So it happens sometimes due to the tomatoes that you may use may not give you proper red color. So that's why I'm using the red food color at the end. I'll show you how we can do it. But let it melt for a few more minutes, and when we come back, we will show you the next step. Alright friends, so now as you can see, most of the tomatoes are kind of smooshed inside, and there is lots of water that's almost coming out. We're gonna turn the gas off. We're gonna just do the filter. So we're gonna filter that the whole liquid that we can get out of it. So the puree may take some time to get completely filtered through. So we're gonna do one thing. We're gonna take a spoon and we're gonna try to slowly smush. Take this one, so it's already smelling very nice, but wait until the final results. I should have the big filter thing, but I don't know where. I can't find it. I don't work in the kitchen every day, so I just have whatever I manage with, because I told my mom and my wife to get out of the kitchen so that I can work with me and my son. Alright folks, now you can see the pulp has been completely extracted, so it's all just the juice over there. I'm going to add a few drops of the red color as a coloring agent. That should do. There we go. Nice blend of pure tomato soup color. Now we're gonna let it boil for a little bit. So any extra foam or any extra thing that comes on top, we can remove it. Okay, so now the soup is almost boiled and ready. We're gonna turn off the gas. We're gonna take it from the, and we're gonna pour it in here. It's very hot, so look at that color. Look at that richness. Wow. The pure blend of tomato soup. We're gonna add some croutons in it. You can make it a little bit thicker just by adding an extra cream or something. And we're gonna decor it with some coriander leaves. And here is your homemade tomato soup ready.